Hi, my name is Ryan Goodkind, and I am a good and kind person. And yes, Goodkind is really my last name. But if you play me a game of chess, I am a mean kind of person. Today, I'm going to go ahead and go over my second round game. This game was played at the Mechanics Tuesday Night Online tournament, and I was white. My opponent is Def Nelsie, and this was my second time that I played her, and again I was right. So we're gonna go over this game. I did checkmate her on move 32. So this is how it went. I went into e4, and then my opponent went c5, knight to f3, e6, c3. The idea behind pawn to c3 is to move the pawn to d4. I want to control the center. Knight to f6. I move the pawn up. The reason why is because I don't want this knight to just take my pawn. That wouldn't be good. So I move it up. Knight goes here, and then time to fight for the center. So I go d4. Pawn takes, my pawn takes, and I got two pawns in the center. So I'm happy about that. Knight goes there. It's attacking the pawn. It's important to get the knights and bishops out, so I get my knight to c3. Pawn goes here. So she is fighting for the center. I took her knight. She captures. I capture. And then she captures with her bishop. Then I go here. She goes there. I don't know why she moved here. I don't know why she moved bishop back to e7. Oh well. Okay, well, anyway, she castled. I castled too. She goes here. She's just going after this pawn. I go here. I was really concerned about this pawn because I didn't want to lose this pawn. She goes here. She's being aggressive, so I took it, and then I go here. The reason why I moved pawn to h3 is to stop this bishop from going to g4. I mean, if you notice right now, her queen and bishop are attacking this pawn. I only have two defenders right now. And if she gets this bishop to g4, she is threatening to capture the knight. And then if my knight is captured, then she can win a pawn. And I wouldn't be too happy about that. That's why I went h3. So she goes there. I'm not too sure about that move. I moved the bishop here. I was taking a look at the computer, and the computer thinks like I should maybe go a3 instead, so the bishop can go here. That would be really nice, but I go here anyway. She moves here. And then clearly, I think I know what she's trying to do. She's trying to move the pawn to c5. That makes sense. And then I go here. I don't want this pawn to move up. Okay, so she goes there. And clearly, she wants to push up the pawn. I go knight to e5, and then now I'm threatening to do a knight fork on knight knight to d7. So I think that's why she moved there. Of course, I wanted to attack, So I go here. I am threatening to take the pawn with the queen. That would be really nice. She goes there to defend herself, and then I go here. I'm just threatening to take this pawn again and again. If this rook goes here, then my knight goes to d7. So she has a defense, so I go here. Of course, it's like, okay, I'm gonna just threaten it again, threaten this pawn again. So she goes there. I mean, the problem with this move is like now the e5 square is very, very weak, and then I move my knight here, and now my knight is in a really good place. This is a really good knight outpost. Of course, she's going after like my pawn. So yes, she does get her knight. No, so she gets her pawn push. I didn't want to take because wait if I took it, if I took her pawn, then her bishop would take it, and then she could also like next move the pawn to d4, and then the bishop is on the same diagonal as queen. It's just taking this pawn, it wouldn't be good. That's why I went here. So she goes there, and now things are getting a little bit crazy. Rook is attacking my rook. The pawn's attacking my bishop. I took her rook. She takes it back, and then I go here. I think the reason why she took the rook with my bishop is because of my queen. Okay, because if she took the rook with this rook, then my queen, well, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I don't know why she took it with the bishop. I don't know. I mean, if she took it with the rook, then I still wouldn't be able to take the pawn with the queen, but why did she take it with the bishop? I don't know. Anyway, my bishop takes her pawn. It's safe because the rook is protecting the bishop. She goes here, and then, what happens next is I go here. I can't just move my knight, because then the queen can just take my rook. But she goes there, and now we're all going after the e5 knight right now. So I end up going here. She goes here. She's just going, she's putting lots of pressure on my knight, and then I decided to go here instead. So the idea is, like, I think she's in trouble right now, because, again, my rook is being protected, and if bishop takes bishop, then my rook takes the queen, and if queen, I don't know, it's just, I think I'm in a better position right now. So she goes there, but now I'm happy because she loses a piece. Rook takes, queen takes, and then look at this bishop. This bishop's not protected, and then I go here. She goes bishop to h6, and I really like my bishop right now on f6 because it's controlling the g7 and the h8 square. So I decided to just go for a checkmate right now. But I don't think she saw that I was threatening checkmate, and so she goes queen to e4, and then I checkmate her. So I thought it was a good game. Danielsi, she's a kid. She's tough. Um, she's played in the Tuesday night tournament many times, and I've seen her beat higher rated players, so she is tough. And the thing is, like, I know she's lower rated, but the thing about that is, like, do not underestimate lower rated players. They are still tough, and I can't let my guard down. So yeah, it was nice to play her again, and yeah, so it was great. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I upload a video every day, and come back tomorrow. I will be analyzing my third round match, and so that should be very exciting. Please check out my puzzle website, chessbylauren.com. I created 500 puzzles, so check out my puzzles. And also, if you're a beginner, check out my beginner's chess class. We meet every Sunday morning. Well, it might be afternoon, depending on where you live. But anyway, check it out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.